Okay guys, so I'm gonna do my build video. I'm just gonna do some real simple coils for y'all. I'm gonna be building with 22 gauge nichrome 80, and I'm gonna be building with a 3 millimeter diameter. So you're just gonna sit here and do the basics. You're gonna loosen up all your leads so that you have room to put your new coils on. You're gonna do however many wraps you desire. I'm just gonna do 6 for this video. So that's 4, 5, 6. There we go. So now you're gonna take your pliers. You're gonna need a few tools. You're gonna need pliers, snips, and a couple screwdrivers. Screwdrivers come in a set. You can buy them at pretty much any vape shop. I'm doing now is I'm pulling the coil nice and tight, so it's not loose and sloppy. Y'all know how bad loose and sloppy stuff is. There's no bueno. There we go. Hey, got the coil already wrapped, ready to go in. Just slide this into place in the RDA. I like to build from left to right. It's just easier for me. That's how I like it. So, got that in place. Get our positive lead and our negative lead tightened down. So there's that tightened down. Get your coil positioned where you want it at. Make sure it's good and tight. Okay. Coil's good and tight. Positioned where I want it at. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna snip these leads off. Look at that. We already got a first coil on the RDA. Ready to pinch that, or heat it and pinch it so that we can form that right. Let's go ahead and get started on coil number 2. Do the same thing, just wrap it around the screwdriver. Um, I always wrap going towards me, so that means that my outside lead, which is going to be on my right hand side since I'm right-handed, is going to be coming towards me, and my left hand side is going to be going away. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Do the same thing with this one that we did with the last. Gonna pull it tight. So we get a real tight, nice coil. Do the same thing with this side. Okay. Now that we got coil number 2 wrapped and ready to go, since I'm on a 3-post deck, I need to go ahead and pre-snip the end that's going to go onto the positive lead. That way I'm not having to deal with the hassle of trying to snip it while it's already, or once I put it through. Just makes the whole process a lot easier. Now all I gotta do is go ahead and just take this here coil, slide it into place, and Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to splice this, but I'm picking up where I left off on that last piece because I ran out of storage mid video. So I've got my coil that I've already pre-cut because I've already got one coil built. So I'm just gonna slide this into place on my negative and my center and my positive posts, and then I'm going to screw those down. Get them nice and tight. Those. Okay. That's nice and tight. Oh. Now that I got all my leads nice and tight, position my coil where I wanted it at. Got that done. Go ahead and get that little snip. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pulse it. Give a nice little pulse just to heat the coils up just enough that I can pinch them. And pinching them just kind of, it brings the coil together so that it heats evenly throughout the whole thing. And it just, because you want it to heat evenly so that the vape will disperse evenly and it'll vaporize evenly. So once you get your coils nice and pinched, and you'll almost every time you'll notice that they're not going to be burning perfectly even. So what you're going to do is you're going to do what I just did, and you're going to go and tighten down your leads. It's going to take some playing with to get used to it, but or to figure out the perfect spot. But you're going to tighten down your leads and get them nice and even to where your coils heat up evenly. Because you want both sides to burn at the same point, or to vaporize at the same point. So now that I got it burning, or heating up even, now it's time to wick. So I'm going to, I'm using Japanese cotton, by the way. You can pretty much get it at any local shop. If you can't get it at a local shop, just get it online. When in doubt, go online. It always works. Okay. So now that I got that done, take my cotton, roll it up real fancy like. Rolled up, run it through the coil, pull it through, snip off the ends.
I just don't have the fucking, like, I can talk to girls.
Don't mind that, it's just a pop-up in the background on my computer. Um, so yeah, you ran it through the coil. Now you're gonna need to put a little bit of extra wicking on the bottom. The best thing to use for this is get you a really small screwdriver. I think this is like a point 0.5 millimeter, something like that. But either way, it's really small. Um, it makes it easy to pack my cotton down in there and get it nice and evenly dispersed so that I'm getting a nice even wicking, because that's going to be where your density and where your flavor comes from, is the way you wick. I mean, it also comes from the coil, but your wicking has a big part in it. Don't get me wrong. Okay, get that pinched together so that it fits through the coil. Okay, now we're going to tuck that in just like we did on the other side. I'm going to take whatever cotton's left over. Shouldn't be too much. Gotta rip that up. I'm going to stuff that in there so that we get that nice even wicking job that I was telling you about. Okay, so we're wicked up, we're ready to go. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to prime your coil, or your coils. You're just going to take some juice and let it soak into the cotton, whatever juice you're using at the moment. And you're doing this. This is, I mean, you can hit it right off the bat, but I wouldn't recommend it because you're probably going to get a dry hit. What I do, sit here and I fire it a little bit, get it to where where that cotton will be able to soak up some juice. And now it's to the point where I can actually hit it. So I'm gonna show y'all what I can do with this. It's oh yeah, by the way, this is my Archon on my VCM. So let me back this up. See if I can put y'all in a place where y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see me. But yeah, there y'all go. Something real simple, easy to build. Y'all have fun and keep it cloudy.